Welcome to another episode of Reese's Masterpieces. We are here with a whole chicken and a brine here because tomorrow we will be testing out my brand new slow cooker. We're going to be cooking the whole chicken after brining it for several hours in this here brine that I just made, and so that'll be a really nice flavor that'll seep into the chicken. Really excited to begin this process, and we're going to begin it by just taking this chicken and submerging it.
Tsunami warning is in effect. A tsunami warning means that all coastal residents in the warning area are near the beach or low-lying regions should move immediately and land to higher ground and away from all harbors and inlets, including those sheltered directly from the sea.
In the brine. So the chicken has been sitting in the brine for 11 hours now. So now is the time for the chicken to dry before we put it in the broiler to seal all the juices in before we put it in the slow cooker. And we do this because we want to have a crispy skin on the outside, seal in those juices and keep the meat nice and moist. We're going to take that garlic and we're just going to put it right into that hole in the middle of the chicken so that flavor will spread evenly throughout during the slow cooking process. I decided to add to the spice composition of the chicken here. What we added was a bit of paprika, which is a whole new spice that we're introducing to this to enhance the flavor a little bit more, give it more body. And right now, start the broiler. So now we're going to get in here, get this chicken out, because it is ready to be broiled. And you're just going to want to make sure that that oven has been set for a while so it'll be up to the proper temperature, because we're going to get it nice and crispy. Alright, so quickly in. Okay, so we took the chicken off the broiler and it is in our crock pot. As you see, the skin is a little nice and crisp, so it'll keep a lot of those juices in. Right now, we are going to place our lid on. The crock pot experiment will now commence. We're going to turn that up to low, and we're going to let this go for 8 hours. And I'm hoping for some great results. Can't wait to show you guys. Alright, what am I going to do? These are brown butter carrots right here. I'm just going to steam them on high heat with a good amount of butter for a few minutes. Hey, Reece. Hey. Were you recording that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Just as long as you got the instructions. I'm going to come in to these mashed potatoes right here. Add some half and half as I go. There's some butter in there. So now I'll take some salt. My mom taught me over Thanksgiving break that mashed potatoes really do need a lot of salt.
No, that sounds like a shot at your mom. Explain.
Well, I mean, it's not a shot at my mom. It's just that, I tend to undersalt. She sometimes oversalts, especially this Thanksgiving when she told me to adjust my seasoning. All right, there we go with those carrots.
You just need the audio for the instructions.
Oh no, you can get some B-roll shots too.
Oh yeah, no, I am. I was focusing when you said something. So yeah.
I can. I like a lot of pepper.
Agreed. Personally, I'm a big fan of just lots of salt and pepper. But just me. Reece, anything you'd like to say to the audience out there?
Well, I'm just really excited to see how the debut of my slow cooker went in terms of taste. So far, appearance and the process has been good. It's passed the eye test. I really have enjoyed the process of making the chicken using the slow cooker. Everything has looked good so far, so I'm hoping for the best when it comes to this flavor here. We're just going to take some mashed potatoes, scoop and a half, because I'm a big guy. We got these carrots and a little brown butter. And now, the star of the show, the chicken. That guy right there.
Like a very nice meal.
And the next thing is just to top everything off. Just a little bit of the jus. That beautiful, beautiful jus. Just on top.
Oh yeah.
On top of everything, really. And now the only thing left to do is taste. So yeah, I can just literally put my fork into this chicken and get some meat out because it's so tender. Like, look at that. Just fork tender. And it's amazing. It almost tastes like pulled pork because it's so tender. It has that kind of mouthfeel. And brining it overnight really added flavor. It has a flavor that's above chicken. It's really beyond what you think that chicken is capable of. So thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm glad you got to see this experiment. It's a lot of effort, but it's worth it in the long run for a really nice chicken dinner. Hope you guys try this one. We'll see you next time on Reese's Masterpieces.